Welcome to my pigeon coop, pigeon loft, pigeon situation. It takes place in a spare room, and it's quite extraordinary in a way that I actually have pigeons here. Actually, this is the main coop, and I bought that online. It came prefabricated. But easy to put together as long as you have a Phillips screwdriver. And this cage I bought at a pet store. It's collapsible, so it was easy to carry home. And I kind of converted it into kind of like a holding area for the pigeons. They just kind of reside in there for the night, and then they go out during the day for the young ones. Anyway, I'll show you a little bit more about that, more of that. And so anyway, welcome. Welcome to my makeshift pigeon loft here. I've used a spare room, and pretty much everything that you see in here, with the exception of the air purifier and this cage, which I actually bought at a pet store, but it's collapsible. But everything that's pretty much structural in form here was bought prefabricated. But as long as you have a Phillips screwdriver, you can pretty much put anything together. And including this. All it takes is a Phillips screwdriver, and you can put pretty much the whole thing together. And okay, so anyway, and the nest box is included. This pigeon coop is really, I ordered this online, and it was pretty heavy. It took 2 people to actually bring it to my old apartment, and then just drop it off. And it came in a really heavy-duty truck. But anyway, I took it out of the box and put it together, and that was that. Those coasters, those things actually I bought at a plant store. They have 4 wheels, and so they are situated under each of the kind of like the legs of the coop, and that's so that I can just roll it out and sweep under it, and very conveniently, and if I have to wash the floor and stuff like that. But that coop itself is really, really interesting because it's really easy to clean. This is an add-on, and that's prefabricated. That came prefabricated as well, and so did this nest box. And they weren't part of the coop, but actually I measured the width of the coop, and I bought this pretty close match, and it fit on there quite well. And same with this, because these come in various sizes as well. And so anyway, it's pretty easy to clean this, and these trays come out like so, and actually these things lift up, and the doweling, everything comes apart really, really easily. So if you have to clean anything thoroughly, it just comes out of there very, very easily. There's the father with his 2 babies. There's the mother, and she's on eggs again. And there over there is the single mom. She actually laid a single egg. She doesn't have a mate, just hatched today. And she did it all by herself. I have never seen that before. I've never seen a pigeon, as a single pigeon, without a mate, actually decide to lay an egg, incubate it by herself. And now she's such a happy bird. She always has such a good disposition. I've never seen her in a bad mood. She is a great bird. I mean, she's a great individual. And there's a tray down here that comes out, slides out like so. I just pick it up on my e-bike and ride it home. And a bag like that, I don't buy a whole bag. I usually buy one of the open bags because a whole bag is 150 yen, and that's not really all that expensive. That's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of about 25 bucks. Anyway, I just get about usually about half that, and that lasts me for quite a while. You may as well take a look at some of the pigeons. And here is the smoky blue with the surrogate offspring. They're kind of resting right now. It's cool in here, really hot outside. 39 degrees Celsius today, I think, somewhere around there. And they were all happy to actually, with the exception of these guys don't go out, but these guys were really happy to come in. All of these guys were happy to come in a little earlier today because it's just so hot out. Anyway, they all have their own kind of like perch. Those perches I bought individually at the pet store. And this tubing, I kind of just found this at a hardware store and had it cut to that size. So they have something to sit on up there. The nest bowls, these nest bowls are kind of like, they look like rope, but it's actually, because it's coiled, and but it's actually kind of like a straw, coiled straw. Those are cost about $1 a piece. So I've never really seen those in Canada, so I think they're pretty interesting, and they're easy to clean too. Probably wondering, you may be wondering, how do they go in and out of here? Well, through this window. This window slides open. I'm on the top floor, so basically they have that area they can go straight out or up there. And then there's a ledge outside for them to sit on and all that sort of stuff. And it's really, it's just like the ideal place for a pigeon because rock doves are called rock doves because of the fact that they probably originally made their nests on ledges. Anyway, that's it for this video, and I think the tour that I gave you of my pigeon coop and the various things that you can actually set yourself up with here in China, just by going online and searching and just going to independent vendors to get whatever it is that you think will put you in a good position to actually carry out having a hobby like this. I think it gave you a pretty good idea of what can be accomplished here. Anyway, take care for now. That's it for this video.